the ODI series done and dusted, the focus now shifts to the shortest format of the game. India will once again go in as favourites. After the result of the final ODI, India will want to change things very quickly. This Sunday evening, expect Team India to come out in full force. Hey guys, you're watching Mintra Presents RCB 12th Man TV. India were eyeing a whitewash in the ODI series, but unfortunately couldn't do that. But they will certainly target that in the T20 series. What can we expect? Well, the audacity and the fearlessness of this young Indian team was there for everyone to see in the ODI format. One thing's for sure, expect plenty more of that in the T20s. They've plied their trade in the biggest and toughest T20 league in the world, and they will want to put that to good use for the national team. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, will want to make full use of the momentum that they've gotten from the final ODI to match up to the skills of the mighty Indians. As far as the teams are concerned, both these teams announced the same squads for both the formats, so there won't really be too much of homework to be done on either side. India tested out a majority of their squad for the ODI series, but the few who did not get a taste of international cricket will be hoping that they can step out to the centre. And as far as Sri Lanka are concerned, they are in the middle of a rebuilding phase and will want to try out new combinations. Battles to watch out for. We'll start with Avishka Fernando versus Bhuvi Kumar. Avishka scored 159 runs at an average of 53 and ended up as the leading run getter in the ODI series. His 76 in the final ODI was the deciding factor. Bhuvi did not play the final game, but is certainly one of India's biggest threats in the T20s with the new ball as well as in the death overs. This little tussle between Bhuvi and Avishka is going to be an exciting one. At number 2, Wanindu Hasaranga versus Hardik Pandya. Pandya had a lean ODI series, but expectations are high from him, particularly in the T20 format. But he will have to deal with a very smart Hasaranga. Wanindu was a tough one for India to manage in the second ODI with his economical spell. But how will he fare against a big-hitting Hardik Pandya? It very well might decide the fate of the game. And finally, Yuzvendra Chahal versus Lanka. Yuzi ended up as the highest wicket taker in the ODIs, and Lanka was one of the leading run getters who helped Sri Lanka with all the momentum that they got in the middle overs. Yuzi will want to carry his ODI form into the T20s, and Lanka has a serious threat in the form of Yuzvendra Chahal. How will he deal with the master tactician? That is the big question. In our RCB Watch segment, RCB boys Saini and Yuzi featured in the ODI series, but as RCB fans, we will all be hoping for the big debut of Devdutt Padikkal in the T20s. With his recent IPL and domestic record, don't be surprised if Devdutt Padikkal gets the nod. The 3 T20s will be played in a span of 5 days, allowing the teams very little time to recover and strategize. And it's an aspect that will give advantage to Team India with a team that has players so used to playing high-octane T20 cricket.